morning. All right. So 𝒟𝒃𝒃𝓃𝑒 here. Welcome to Daily Divine Guidance 9774. We don't care about none of that. We're doing that for y'all. We'll care about on numbers. I've been here for 18 years and I can get 1,000 gazillion views. And these children that are linked to the thieves of the world, they will say, oh, you only got 5. It's okay. I can get to heaven. That's where it counts. Now, again, you have these power munchers using words here and there to signify that people with mental illness do exist. And because of fame and money and comfortability and the games that people play, and it could be their lives on the line, I don't know what these people are signed up for when they go into these colleges, these black colleges, and people that look like the children are really sellouts, clones. I don't know. People that disguise themselves as the race because of their skin color, but they're really not. They pay these kids to take on an agenda that's outside of politics, but is in politics covered up. And they're basically race warring within the race when people are not really a race, they're humans. And they keep this narrative up where there's division. Right now, there's a young lady that probably started in college very good, very well, had good intentions, and people co signed and supported her and donated not just to the college, but to her to learn a certain level of debauchery. It's disguised in something of a hero, but it's really a verbal kung fu artist that's skilled. They're not really making a difference. I mean, again, I didn't see all this smoke with Sandra Bland for human rights. But we real spicy in the sauce now. And it's like, where'd you come from? I didn't even know you exist, cousin. Literally. Wow. Hi. Oh no. Oh no. We were so busy about dogs. What about, and that's one of the keywords they're using now. They refer to my children as dogs. My daughter, some sick minded individual that was hired to play a game online. And they keep paying these people that were paid to be their little puppies and lap dogs to say little keywords to throw injuries to people that were victimized by these people that deal with this big conglomerate group of mentally ill people that run this big conglomerate business that's disguised under God in the name of the Mary Jesus, Mary Mother Jesus. And because people are too young, as I stated, to really understand what happened, because they were jumped into the gangbang before they actually knew what really happened back in the times before them, before they were born. So now they're cuffed for the season to this group disguised as one of us. And they played these kids handsomely to come out here and act a whole fool with their own families. But it's comfortable. As long as they got their stuff in the spotlight, they don't care about them cousins. Child, I'm on the camera. I'm in the spotlight. I got a position in the clan. Girl, please. Boy, please. I'm happy with them not lynching me. They want to lynch you, I'm all for it. What's the key word again? Dog? Okay. All right. Yeah. Somebody in their phones was hired to say I was a lap dog. And they couldn't get to me, so they thought they'll play with my kids. And you got the cousins out here that got a little spotlight, a little shine on these little TV shows and up in the Klansmen's group running the country, and they just feel so special. Hey, just say this keyword when you get up there. Yeah, since we're so concerned about dogs. Yeah, keyword. Because, see, the kids don't know that they're on the lynch list, too. Yeah, ain't nobody safe. I'll keep telling you, ain't nobody safe. It don't matter your race. It don't matter. I'm telling you, the most you can do is make sure that you're serving God, and most of y'all ain't. Otherwise, you wouldn't be using these keywords and innuendos at the wrong time. Again, look at all these people that just died. You ain't had no civil rights marching. All these people that died because they couldn't breathe or they had a phony dollar, quote unquote. You ain't heard none of the marches. You ain't heard none of that spice, none of that sauce. You ain't heard nothing. Radio silent. All of a sudden, cute little back and forth, cute little dance. Oh, we righteous now. Oh, we marching. Oh, we got something to say now. And it's like, child, please. So, yes, someone told me I needed to pay a ransom for my kids because I'm coming into money. People ear hustling to the ground, hearing things. And I was trying to figure out how would somebody know if somebody is being granted money through an inheritance or through a game that people play when they put money out into the community and tell the rat group that it's just an inheritance, and now these people want to kidnap and rob and hide and do all kinds of stuff and send letters. I'm going to release all your pictures. That's why I release my own pictures. I don't care. We're going to keep your kids. And God said, I'm going to keep yours. The things that you love the most will disappear with you. Now, loose here. I don't believe in God. I will tear this entire system up with all your cousins if these people do not stop playing. So here's the thing. Again, you get the cousins that are too young to understand that they've been bought, and if they do, they know if they know they're bought, they're acting accordingly. Excuse me for the belch. I had a good breakfast, child. Um, so they're sold out. They don't care what you're talking about. Then tasted the sauce, then set with the Klansmen. They got the butt. They got gifts and child. They think they one of them. They disguised under your skin, but they under their skin. Somebody said somebody is sitting and speaking as if they are so in the march of something, and they're not even related to the group. I'm like, what? What sense that make? What are we doing? People throwing monkey wrenches in. However, yes, your cousins are actively sitting with the Klansmen, being a coon, talking all that stuff towards you because they was paid. And they see what these people do. They ain't trying to get their house burned down. But yours, they don't care. All that civil rights sauce, spice, and they ain't applying it. And this is why I don't support black colleges, because people with money that have agendas come in and send in the representatives to pay these kids to learn certain agendas and stand on certain cases, not to save lives or fight for the lives that have been lost, but to keep up the buffoonery. I'm not mad. I'm just observing. Like I said, you ain't had none of that with Sandra Bland or anybody. You ain't had none of that with Eric. You ain't had none of that with the other guy, George. But oh, we got the spice now. And so again, what brings me to this is hearing the keyword dog, which is what somebody called me in somebody's phone. And then again, these people that know people because they were hired to do something to someone that was in line to inherit trillions of dollars in assets and things. And it was like, oh, we got another one. They daddy left them everything and they don't know, so we can just kill them and their kids out the way. Another Chicago tragedy. Ha ha ha. And where's your best friend cousin that knows about this? Sitting up there working for the clans men. Lapdog. It keeps coming up, even in readings. Now, originally they were supposed to snatch your kids and do to them what they wanted to do to you. They thought this was funny because they're mentally ill. People knew about this scheme and scam and didn't stop it because the machine said, you can go or they can go. They said, oh, shoot, well, look, let's get the team together because, hey, we buffoons. Cousin side, hey, sorry I never meet you. Listen, round them up, boys. Yeah. So they got all the little dope heads in the community, routed them up, thought it was funny, entertaining. Get the kids. Can't get her, but get them kids. And now God said, now yours are next. I will see to it that everyone from you down and above you Whatever happens to them happens to y'all. Don't worry about it. Because everybody that knows about it gonna be gone too. Don't worry. So y'all can look at each other and say goodbyes. Or by humbug, don't believe it, and that's where it's gonna walk upon you. Whatever God has planned. Because I heard a bunch of y'all and already got your little sentence just by your own behavior. Now some of y'all gonna get it by your own lifestyle of greed. Ain't nobody gotta stop you. The machine authorized you to be a greedy money monster. But something's gonna happen where you won't have access to it. Although the machine said, "Oh no, you have a plethora. We'll give it to you." I don't know. Maybe the machine is going out of business. That's what I'm thinking. The God is shutting down shop, and y'all slowly. I've been what mummified. Dang, that's what you wanted for people, right? You wanted them to slow down to a stop. God said, "Your turn," because people were instructed not to touch people, and oh, they was touching people. Oh, they was having fun, touching your daughters and posting pictures, and now it's just a dog, right? Now it's just a little pup you putting in front of people. Now it's animal sacrifices, not humans. Where are the kids at? God says that's what they're gonna be saying about y'all, but ain't nobody gonna remember y'all names. Gonna be like a dog. It's gonna be like just animals. What happened to the beagle family? The who? You know, I don't remember their name, but they was like beagles. Nobody give no dog name, right? I mean, it was endearing to you, but not to us. That was your family pet, right? Yeah. So you all were hired by that machine. You was hired by the machine to go after people. And God told y'all knew y'all wasn't supposed to go outside y'all little cycle of crazy. CYCLE. It should be psycho. PSCHYO. How you spell it? That one. C no P Y P S Y whatever, psycho. Not that one. Cycle. Yeah, you did too much. And now God is slowly mummifying. Wow. Everybody. I'm telling you, you can be a pencil pen. You can be pencil pusher, pencil delivery. If you knew about this here plots against me and mine and another little handful of folks, I'm assuming, God says, yeah, you, cousins and all y'all, you going to slow the freak down. That's what you wanted, right? You wanted people to just slow down and mummify. Mm-hmm. You wanted people to just come to a whole standstill, didn't you? Well, that is your turn. And it don't matter how many people in the entire world that you summons for one person, ain't none of them got nothing on that person. Because I'm the one person with them. And I'm the whole world against all y'all. I'm the one against the whole world with her and hers. So when y'all hear that scripture, God is saying, greater is he that's within that lady and hers than all y'all in the entire world. That's what he meant. He is the world. We are the world, but when you defy God and his, you're God's enemy. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with y'all mental illness and greed and spiritual deficits. And you put me in there, me and mine. And God said, now that's it. The whole system going down. Don't worry about it. Some of y'all ain't even gonna live to see it. That's just you stop. Well, I don't see nothing. And that's what that fool said when I was telling him, listen, you're not supposed to be touching on me. I've done nothing to merit that. And I don't know what you're talking about. He just kept testing. He just kept testing it. We're here now, crying somewhere, I'm sure. Dang, what was I thinking? And I know somebody, man, you did what we said, but why? How? I ain't got no answers. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what happened. I do not understand what happened. He don't. He was pure. It was other people in the group in his life that didn't understand his assignment, and it was confusing him because he's what? Figure it out. So now they got all these little lab dogs on these platforms that's not using their brain, and they're feeding into it. And maybe they don't know why they're using the word. They're just told to say it, or they're just being controlled to say it. I don't know. But just know that you very well could be a recipient of whatever this massive overthrow is. I want to say ass whooping, but we're going to say overthrow. And people actually leaving the planet slowly but surely. Some suddenly. But for you little puppies that just bark when people tell you to, it might be a little slow. Your process. If you like the way I tell my stories over here at Daily Divine Guidance according to the Bible, feel free to donate, like, share, subscribe. If you don't, that's fine too. I can still make it to heaven. I would say happy holidays, but I ain't thrilled at how people got killed and people was eating going, yeah, we did it. We killed all those people. Let's eat. No, thank you. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving because God is real, not because people overtook the land and hurt people and put their kids in different programs away from their families, or just put them with random strangers that could treat them poorly at command. But we do celebrate Thanksgiving every day. God gave us grateful things, and we say thanks. We're not against anybody. We're just standing for what's right without wanting to hurt anybody that's unmerited, that's not deserving of being hurt. Deuces.